Hey guys, Clint here with American Patriot Defense, coming at you guys with another product review. We're going to be talking about a gun I got not too long ago. Um, so just finished a review on the Sig Romeo X that's mounted on this gun. You can tell I didn't really like that optic that much, but rolling into the actual gun review, about 1,000 rounds on that gun and optic combined. But so let's talk about the gun. Clear gun, safe. All right, AXG Legion. There's not a whole lot of information out there on it, so I figured I'd put my 2 cents on it. Man, talking about almost borderline full-size performance in a subcompact package. I'm a big proponent of, hey, I'm a full-size guy, so I need to carry a full-size gun. But there's definitely times where I'm in gym clothes or out and about in in more slimline clothing where I don't necessarily want to have a full size gun and have that chance of printing very much. Where something that's much smaller than my Walther PDP 4.5 inch, uh, uh, that's a fairly large size gun, 18 rounds with a 21 round reload. Where I could carry this guy 17 rounds with a 21 round reload. And their size comparisons it's crazy. So, size, wild. I mean, built-in compensator that actually works. I started shooting this thing, and where I don't shoot a lot of comp guns, um, it threw me off for a second. I was like, oh, I've got to try a little bit less with this. It's still a little snappy, but the compensator actually does work. So it's really cool. The trigger, it's really hard to beat a Walther trigger, in my opinion. And going into this Sig trigger, this flat face trigger, it's really mushy. So like, you get to the trigger wall, so the trigger wall is right there, and then I can't time the break, so it's like mush, 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 more mush, mush, and then it breaks. So I can get to the wall really good, and then there's mush, mush, and then so I can never really time the break on it. So I'm sure the more I shoot it, like I said, I've only got 1,000 rounds through it. The more I shoot it, the better I can get with it. But I just prefer the Walther trigger. I mean, I don't shoot it horrible by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, I do my card drill in 3 seconds or a little less than 3 seconds with it. So not horrible with it at all. But I'm not a big fan of the trigger. I know you can change the trigger shoe or change the trigger in it. I tried. I did. I tried to do the Tyrant trigger, seeing the Tyrant CNC trigger. It didn't fit. I don't know if that's just because I'm an idiot and I couldn't put it in there correctly. I consider myself fairly gun savvy. I've taken many things apart, and I've never really had to take them to a gunsmith to put them back together. So, I couldn't get it. I tried for 5 hours to get one in, and I couldn't get it in. So I just put the factory trigger back in. So I may try a trigger upgrade again in the future, but right now I'm just going to be rocking that stock one. The checkering in the front and back, great. The grips, great. These G10 grips, no complaints with them at all. The color, phenomenal. Looks great. The fit and finish on this thing is superb. All metal, all aluminum construction, adds a nice heft to the gun. Way better than factory. Excuse me, I still got that cold, guys. Factory P365. That's one thing I'm not a big fan of, is the factory plastic factory P365s. To me, they were just a little bit too light. Has an extended magazine release. from the factory. Yeah, gun, zero complaints with it. Shoots really, 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 really well. You know, I do a 10 and 25 zeros. So at 10 yards, I was stacking them in a 1-inch circle. And then at 25, doing my zero at 25, I was stacking them at a B8 target, just putting them right on top of each other, even at 25. Um, so when you buy this gun, especially you buy it brand new, you get some information, you get the serial number. When you go to the SIG's website, you can register it, and then when you register it, you can get a bag, and then they'll also send you um, a coin as well. Um, so it comes with 3 magazines. I ordered a couple additional magazines. Um, but you get the bag and the coin for free. Now, one thing I had an issue with is when I first tried to register mine, my serial number wouldn't register. It was showing up as a standard P365. So all I had to do was call SIG, talk to a customer service representative, shoot them some photos of my box where I bought it, my receipt, and the photos of the gun. And they're like, yep, that's obviously a Legion. And they updated the serial number in their system because the fire control unit, I mean, these things are made in mass. So the fire control unit just got basically, the factory probably got mixed up and just put in the wrong thing. So there's nothing special about the fire control unit in the Legion. Unlike other Legion, like the 320 Legions and the 226, where they have a Legion trigger, and the P365, there's nothing special about it. So holster selection is still kind of limited, but a lot of holsters are coming out. I've got a tier 1 on the way. I found a couple other ones that I've been kind of testing out, but holster selection was limited when I first got this, but a lot more holster selections coming out for it. But yeah, if you got the money laying around, I have no affiliation with SIG. I bought this for myself. If you got the money laying around and you're looking for a good subcompact carry gun, this is a really, really good option. I mean, I've got pretty big hands. I've got a full size grip on the gun, and I really, really like it. It's gonna definitely go into my rotation on an everyday carry for sure. And I'm not gonna run a light on it. This is gonna be my slim down, no light. Uh, slim down, no light, 1 magazine and a magazine in the pocket kind of deal as a reload. So it's going to be my gym, church, really, really slim down, out the nice dinners kind of deal where I don't really want to be bulky, kind of deal. So, but yeah, checking out the P365 AXG Legion. Definitely worth it. Really like it. I have nothing but good things to say about this pistol. I've had no issues with it at all, other than the issues with the trying to install an aftermarket trigger. I can't say that all aftermarket triggers won't fit. I can say that the Tyrant CNC trigger would not fit. I tried to call their customer support. Tried like 5 times today to call the customer support and kind of ask what was up. Maybe I can get to work. And their customer support would never answer. So I ended up just emailing them and sending it back. So I wasn't going to waste the time with it anymore. It's not worth my time to worry about it. So I'll try another one potentially in the future. So, but hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. And like, share, and follow. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.